Is directly on pedestal.
Yeah, I don't know how it's going to change me. I think it's already changed me already. And I think during this prep, a lot of healing has happened in terms of his death. I think I had a lot of anger. Let's go. What's up, guys? How's it going? Well, today is another Saturday. Yep, you already knew that. And today is a little bit of a busy one. We have to go to a dog appointment. Well, a vet appointment for my dog. He has to get his yearly checkup and his rabies shot today. So that should be fun. And then I need to go do a 25 to 30 mile bike ride outside. So it's gonna be busy. Join me, let's do this. I am tired, honestly, ready for this 100-mile bike ride next week. Next Saturday, we are exactly a week away. And yeah, I'm just ready for it. I am so tired. And I just want to rest a little bit and not have to train my body to train for something, but train just for my health for a little bit. Let me get him to this appointment because we need to leave now. All right. See you guys later. Probably see you guys there. I'm not going to bring the GoPro. It's a little weird. I'm just going to record a little bit on my phone, and then I'll see you guys before it is time to get out and do the 20 to 30 mile bike ride. All right. We got a free exam, y'all. Okay, so, something on my face. So luckily, I looked online and I saw, I didn't look online, but I was looking for my appointment because we got here about 10 minutes early. And I was like, okay, let me make sure it's 8 o'clock. Even though I already knew it was 8 o'clock. I don't know why I do that, but I do it all the time. Knowing it's 8 o'clock, but I confirm for myself a lot. Anyway, I looked up and I was like, okay, let's see. And then I had an email that told me if I used Festive Care, for all of those who might be using Pet Folk. If I use Festive Care, then I can get a free exam. And so I came in, I was like, can I do the free exam? And I redid everything and all that good stuff. And I got to put in a promo code. I just saved $100, y'all. $100. It would have been $150. Went home, watched him, made sure he was okay. And then I was just watching Black Panther Wakanda Forever. If you guys don't know, Vogue just did a Black Panther, fashion show, which just made me want to watch it again. So beautiful to see culture being celebrated in so many different areas of society. So I just kind of went back and watched it, and in doing so, when Lift Me Up came on at the end, it really made me cry. About to cry again now. Just made me really think about my pop and how much I miss him. I miss him a lot. And seeing as he would have been 100 this year, yeah, it's really weird. I don't know why this year is any different than any other year. Whenever his birthday came around, I didn't really cry. I don't know if it's because it's the 100 and I was just so sure that he would make it to 100 or what it was. I don't know. But yeah, Just kind of sucks. Yeah, it just sucks. And I'm excited to do this bike ride to honor his 100th birthday and to honor him. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna change me. I think it's already changed me already, and I think during this prep, a lot of healing has happened in terms of his death. I think I had a lot of anger when he died, and I think I was carrying it around with me. Yeah, I think I was carrying it around with me because I felt like he was gone too soon, you know? And, you know, my birthday, he died in March. My birthday's in March, and it just really hurt, and it was really hard. And I guess, yeah, his death, I don't know what just happened, sorry. But as I was saying, I think, yeah, this prep has just really been healing my heart with his death. And, you know, I write on posts a lot, and I see the graves of the soldiers who have died, who have fought for our freedom, and who have fought for the freedoms of so many countless others in this world. And every time I see it, I just think of him, and I think of how he fought for his country in World War II, and how he just always allowed love to be in his life and never strayed away from that, no matter who you were, you know. So it definitely healed me to say, you know, he's not physically here, and he's always with me. I already knew that, but I think sometimes that can be hard to really comprehend, and here we are, just over 5 years later, you know, just kind of really letting it set in and really allowing the healing to stick and happen. And so I'm happy that I decided to do this 100 miles, and that I was able to do it around his birthday. I think, you know, all of this happened for a reason. His birthday being the same weekend, the cause that I'm writing for, because he also had Alzheimer's, it all happened and came together the way it did because God intended it to, and he knew what it would do for me and how it would change me. And so I thank God for this blessing. It's been a challenge, and it's been hard, and it's been a lot of dedication, a lot of ignoring some of the things I wanted to eat, and not going and doing what I wanted to do, like not working out or going and doing something else, but really sticking to it. It's taught me a lot of the discipline that I need for the future, and it's taught me to let go of things that are out of my control in a lot of different ways. You know, there's a lot of things that have happened throughout this training that has just really showed me that there's so much out of my control that all I can do is trust in God and his direction, and know that he's got me. And, you know, you can know it, believe it, but it doesn't truly go into practice until you're in that situation. And so I thank God for the trials and the difficulties that came with this training, and the trials and tribulations that came with this year. And, you know, we're gonna do this. So be ready for the 100-mile bike ride documentary. We're at 21 miles almost, so I'll be done soon. See you guys back at the house.
I've been looking for somebody in the nighttime, somebody with a real loving. When it get hard to feel something, who can I call when I need a lifeline? When depression get hard to deal with, tell me that you can heal it. Don't need nobody to take a call when they don't. You rising with me, but I'm falling alone. Yeah, that type of stuff make you a double cup and do the leaving up is all that you want.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Sunday. So yesterday, came home after my workout and cooked everything for the week, as I always do. So I just, you guys see that every week. It wasn't necessary, but I cooked my chicken, my steak, my rice, my vegetables, and my oatmeal. So everything that's ready for the week is already ready. Today, we're gonna be doing clothes, something that I'm not really gonna show you, but just kind of wanted to be like, hey, like this is what the last couple weeks have been. It's been very consistent in working out, making sure I have enough meals or making sure I have at least my lunch ready for the week. I'll take out shrimp today because that's what I'm gonna cook tomorrow. I might take out lamb to cook for Tuesday and Wednesday and so on. But yeah, this way I'm ready to have my food and it's already ready to go, and there's no problems when it comes to the week. I don't have to scramble to get something together for lunch. My lunch is already ready. My breakfast is already ready. Honestly, the only thing that I'm figuring out is my dinner. And dinner's pretty simple. Mostly it's vegetables, potato or rice with some type of protein. Sometimes it's cereal, sometimes it's soup. I do want to start switching over to salads, a little bit more greens at the end of the day to just offset everything else that I'm eating during the day, which is rice and carbs and stuff like that for the workout, and to continue to be able to get the energy I need throughout the day. So at the end of the day, I want to kind of offset that with some greens to really, replenish my body after a workout, and that with protein will definitely just help with my recovery. So that is the plan now that we are moving toward doing this event. My nutritionist said, I should add rice at the end to just recarb my body, and I did that. Now after the race, we're gonna make that transition to more greens, less carbohydrates, and more of yes, carbohydrates gives you the energy to build muscle, but I don't think I need as much as I've been eating since I'm not training for a 100-miler anymore, and now I can just reduce that amount of carbs that I've eaten throughout all my meals. So yeah, that's gonna be an adjustment. My body will figure it out, and we'll just start building more muscle. And instead of, which we've already been building muscle, but just building muscle in a better way, not as slow, because I've been eating more carbs, needing for the energy to do what the body needs for performance. And now, in some ways, I want to transition my look even more. So that's part of the reasons why I want to cut some carbs, not a lot, because I love carbs and I am a horrible person without carbs. But no, they're cool. I love them. So that's the plan for that. Other than that, this is it, guys. It's been a good day. It's been a good weekend. I've really enjoyed my weekend. Snickers appointment was only $50, as you guys already know. That was the cheapest vet I've ever had thus far, and so that's great. Especially this week, because I've been using more money this week because of the race. So getting things so that I have for the race and making sure I have enough for when race day comes. So a little bit extra money going into food and groceries than usual, but that is fine. Other than that, it's been a good weekend. I'm gonna start church here in go to church in about 40 minutes. So yeah, that's about it. We're gonna have the coffee and then edit the vlog, and that's it. That's it for this video. When I was walking Snickers, and it's from the organization that I'm doing the bike ride for, and here it is. I got a shirt. Boom. Boom. So, ride to end Alzheimer's shirt. Look at that. I'm not sure if it'll fit. Okay. Ride to end Alzheimer's shirt.